Erin, the behavior coordinator at the Denver Animal Shelter, and this is Rufus, and we're here to talk about dog training. Here at the Denver Animal Shelter, we are big fans of fear-free training. So what does that even mean? Fear-free means that we don't use any aversives, which is anything that the dog might find scary, painful, or uncomfortable during dog training. Instead, we're going to reinforce behavior that we do like, using stuff like snackies, cookies, treats, all that good stuff. We're going to manage his environment and set him up to be successful so that he can no longer practice the problem behavior. And we're also going to increase enrichment and exercise so that we can channel his energy into something more productive. So why is it a big deal to use stuff that's painful or scary during dog training? You might decrease behavior, but you might have the unintended consequence of creating fear in your dog. A great example would be a dog who pulls on leash to say hello to other dogs. You give him a correction on his collar every time he pulls, and over time he pulls less. But he might also associate that other dog with that painful or scary thing that's happening to him. And over time, he's now afraid of other dogs. So why is it a big deal to install fear? Like, why don't we want our dogs to be afraid? One, there's a welfare issue there. If you've ever been afraid of something, say the dentist or spiders or heights, you know that it's just not a good time to be afraid of stuff. The other reason is that fear can be one of the biggest causes of aggressive behavior in dogs. And so when we're talking about aggressive dogs, those dogs might bite people. So there's a safety risk both to members of your family or people within your community, but there's also a safety risk to your dog. Dogs who are relinquished to shelters for aggressive behavior may ultimately be euthanized. Using fear-free methods is just as important when working with a dog who's already fearful or even aggressive. The reason for that is dogs who are aggressive or behaving in a fearful manner are already upset. They're already not having a good time. And we really need to focus on creating a more positive association with those scary things and changing that underlying emotion that's causing them to act aggressive. The good news is that if your dog falls into that category, there is hope. We recommend that you work with a fear-free trainer who's well experienced in working with fear and aggression to help improve their behavior.